The Supreme Court's order to save choking and dying lakes of Bangalore is getting willfully violated in the city. The Garden City lakes are being targeted by encroachment mafia. And now the entire act has been caught on camera by awakened citizens of Bangalore. A citizens group residing near the Varthur lake has caught the entire garbage dumping operation on camera. The video exclusively shared with India Today by the Bangaloreans showed trucks coming in hordes and dumping waste into the water body, which was once the lifeline of the city. The video shows how the rampant encroachment of the Varthur lake in Bangalore continues despite a recent National Green Tribunal order criticizing the government for its inaction in protecting the lakes of the city. Nolan, my colleague, is joining me live for more on this story. Nolan, this video that you have sent has been shared by the citizens of the city with you. It's a shocking video. What about action now? What is the administration, the government, the people responsible saying about this?
Well, in fact, it is very shocking because in spite of the NGT order, now let's forget about the NGT order. We are all Bangaloreans over here. We want to save our lakes. We do know how important nature is. Now, in spite of that, we have few individuals, mostly builders, allegedly, if I could put it, and contractors who find this as an easy way out to dump their C&D waste, or basically construction and demolition waste. Now, the easiest way for them, and they have been doing this for quite some time, is to find these secluded or isolated spots near stormwater drains, primary stormwater drains, away from human habitat, and also our precious lakes, go and dump it over there. Now, this is one of the major reasons why we have lost many of our lakes. Now, in the Bellandur Ammani Kere, in fact, yesterday we spoke to many of the activists over there, and we also have stood and seen over there how C&D waste is actually dumped very close to, in fact, near the streams. And now, many of the activists also say that during the monsoon, this might also divert the natural flow because all this waste is automatically, or it's dumped, they push it into the lake. Now, once that's cut, you will slowly see that the lake dries up. Now, this is one of their major modus operandi in order to kill a lake and utilize that for construction purposes.
Nolan,
but today,
if I can ask you, this video, have you taken this video, or the citizens who have shot this, have they taken it to the authorities? Are we expecting some sort of an action, assurance? These truckers, those who are coming in, have they been identified?
Well, they have not been identified as of now because this happens late in the night. But the citizens over there who decided to actually say that enough is enough and have got this video, they have spoken to the concerned authorities, that is the BDA, the Pollution Control Board, the revenue officials and all the officials in charge who have actually reached the spot. They have taken note of this. Apparently, work is started. They said that from tomorrow onwards, they will make sure that this does not happen. But that's tomorrow. What about tonight? Will once more, or can we see these, say about what, 100, 150 trucks coming in dumping C&D waste over there? That mostly can happen tonight as well. So we just have to see if the citizens face this problem once more.
All right, Nolan, if you could also tell me about the larger, this is now on camera. We are putting out in front of our viewers the menace that the lakes of Bangalore are suffering from, the problem that they are suffering from. Nolan, has there been any wider movement? I mean, these are citizens, those who are taking this, they are trying to solve this problem, they are trying to showcase this problem. But on the whole, has the city united? I mean, the civic body seems to be, completely seems to be in apathy. The government doesn't care despite the NGT order. Now, are we going to see a citizen-led movement, a citizen movement for the Bangalore lakes?
Well, let's put it this way. The NGT is actually, or the NGT came out with this order thanks to the citizen movement. The citizen movement, in order to save the lakes in Bangalore, is extremely strong. Every Sundays, we can actually see different organizations coming about, trying to educate citizens, trying to educate students especially, catch them young. This is their mantra. Take them to lakes and teach them about the value of lakes. There are other organizations which are all run by citizens, trying to speak to the government, work with their local councillors, years in order to take over the lakes and they themselves look after it. So you can actually see a lot of citizen-led movements here in Bangalore in order to save the lakes. We have suffered enough. Citizens have decided that, especially the educated ones, have decided that enough is enough. We cannot sit quiet anymore. We have to stand up. We have to raise our voice, and we have to also work with the government. We cannot keep blaming the government. We have to work with the government, and most of the citizens are working with the government. And that is why we see the Bangalore and Varthur lake is always in the news, because citizens are not sitting quiet.
Thank you so much, Nolan, for getting us that video and that perspective on this story. We'll keep coming back to you. Nolan's going to keep a very close eye on this story.